wrong movie posted. Okay guys, so screening for 5 Feet Apart. Yeah, it's going. I'm hoping it's okay. So. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I would go check out 5 Feet Apart. It's a movie that I thought that looked it looked okay. I wasn't all that excited about this movie, but there was a lot of people that I know that were really excited for the movie, mainly because Cole Sprouse was in the movie, but also because they thought that the movie looked pretty cute and heartwarming, and same reason for me. That's what actually got my attention to watch this movie in the first place. But anyways, let's get to the review. Of course, let's start off with a little bit of the story. So basically in this movie, we just kind of follow our main character who is actually diagnosed with this illness where she can't really go out all that much, or she can't get around anyone else that has the same illness that she has. And I believe that the length is 6 feet that she can't get around it, around this person. And well, she meets this guy who she actually kind of falls in love with, and he has the same illness. And well, we mix in the teen romance formula, and then we get this movie. Now, I've seen movies like this thousands of times, and I know what is going to happen. Just not in the way that it was played out in this movie. The movie does have a very good amount of cliche and predictable moments to it, but I just think that it might just be the normal for movies like these nowadays. But really, for what it was actually surprisingly fine. I really liked the main character of the movie. I thought that overall she was a good character, and the actress who plays her, can't remember her name from the top of my head, but she was in Split, she was in The Edge 17, and I thought she was great in this movie. In fact, she damn near carries most of this movie. Cole Sprouse, the dude that she falls in love with in this movie, I really like this character in this movie a whole lot, but Cole Sprouse isn't exactly the best actor, but he does have some of the best moments in this movie. Another thing that I really liked a lot about this movie is how they handled the more emotional scenes of this movie. I thought that the emotional scenes were actually handled very well, and I'm not gonna lie, towards the ending I actually did kind of have just a teary eye, because really the way they handle it is it's very well handled, and it really actually improves the movie dramatically, and I think it's something that the movie really does great. Now, of course, the movie does have problems. The movie's writing here is probably the biggest issue. Some of it is actually okay, but there's big chunks of the writing. Handful of the writing in this movie is just bad writing. Like very bad, cringeworthy early 2000s dialogue type bad. The movie overall also has a very mediocre execution. Like, the movie has all the ideas, but the execution overall is it's just meh, and also the movie could be quite melodramatic at times. But of course, for a movie like this, teen romance movie, that melodramatic element of the movie was actually kind of expected. But it's not much that I'm kind of complaining about with this movie, but it's definitely enough to weigh down the movie just quite a bit. Overall, 5 Feet Apart is just an okay movie. It's a movie that the typical movie audience would actually love. But actually taking a closer look into this movie, you actually see that, you see what the problems with this movie is. But overall, the movie's a very serviceable. The movie's a very serviceable movie. It's a movie that I think that a lot of people will be satisfied with, and people would walk out of this movie loving this movie. And I see why. The movie was fine, and it's a movie that I could see myself rewatching in the future. Possibly when the Blu-ray just goes down in price, or the digital or whatever. But anyways, with that being said, it's a movie that I would recommend waiting for to rent on Redbox or on Netflix. And with that being said, I'm gonna give 5 Feet Apart a C+. Alright guys, so that's my review on 5 Feet Apart. Now if you guys saw this movie, please let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought about the movie. Now, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.